My name's Deborah Landry, and I want to tell you about journey sculptures. And journey sculptures came from the idea that we have sentimental clutter in our house. Somebody has given you something, and it represents a person or a place, and it's not something you would necessarily display. So it's a small item. It could be a piece of jewelry. It actually, I have a few little items here. It could be a little kid's toy, something like this. And it actually, it's sentimental in the fact that it represents somebody that you know, who's passed away. And the sentimental part is important, but then it becomes clutter. This isn't something that's going to be displayed in a high traffic area if it's displayed at all. So this item here may end up in the back of a cupboard, or it could also be in a shoebox under the bed. And my philosophy here is that if the item kind of is sentimental and it brings you joy, then I want you to consider displaying it. And this right here may not be something that goes in your house and is displayable, but so like right here, these little items here were all in a little jar. And I mean, some of them, this one here is like a black onyx with, and I can tell that it was handmade. And then there's some Southwest buttons, and then other trinkets. And these were all in a jar, or in a little drawers, kind of things with beads and things like that. And along these items are probably kind of, they might have some sentiment in the fact that they belong to somebody that you know and who had passed away. And then these are just some little objects. And actually some of them may even have, like I said, some of these are like sterling silver. They may even have, some sort of aftermarket value. But they're not necessarily things that, again, that you would present and have out. They're going to be something that you're going to have in a jewelry box, and it will end up being just sit in that box, and then until you pass away, and you gift it to someone else to hold on to it. But I challenge you to the idea of the journey sculptures is, again, if it's bringing you joy, you would look at it, it has sentimental value, or it has sentiment to you, that you would display it. And so I created this sculpture here. The person that this sculpture represents really loved the Northwest, and so I have the pine trees, and then a real pine cone. And then these are handmade paper and Indian ink drawings of pine trees. And then all of these are the items that were in her, in the a jar that was given to me. So I hope that you consider looking at the idea of your sentimental objects, turn them into something that can be displayed year-round, and for you to be able to honor the person all the time. So please reach out to me and tell me what sentimental objects that you might have that you would like to see all the time in your life. So have a great day.